Hello everyone, welcome to the Smudging Sage Tarot. Before we begin, I like to clear the air with some sage, sweeping away any heaviness, negativity or confusion. This creates a sacred space where clarity and light can flow freely. So, I now call in Archangel Michael and my highest spiritual allies. Thank you for cleansing this space with light and protection. Only love, truth and divine guidance may enter this field. Let this reading be protected, clear and aligned with the highest good for all. May all watch receive exactly what they need, and so it is. So, if you have been seeing an angel number 333 on clocks, receipts, license plates, this message is for you. And I have to say that there is a very important message that is coming in because Spirit has been calling me, I like to say by the hair, to bring this message. Where is the deck? Here. Yeah, this deck was telling me about a message. So that was the last, here you go, communication was telling me about communication, and that was the last drop to tell me that I really had to do this reading now. So I'm placing the tarot. I have plenty of tarot that I have been cleansing so that the message is clear. And let's see, yeah, let's start from Feast. Slow and celebrate yourself. Oh wow, guys, I wasn't expecting this, but it is a very, very important message for all of us. So what I get from this card is that basically we take care of everything, and then we pass to a task, from a task to another, from a task to another. But the invitation here is really to take a holy break and celebrate our accomplishments. You see? It's very, very important. We really do not realize how much important is rest. Rest is important because otherwise we run out of energy, and this is not, we don't bring love into our lives. We just bring comfort to others, to situations. But, and another thing that I'm seeing is slow down and celebrate ourselves, yes, and taking very much, putting a lot of attention on a healthy diet. I cannot begin to tell you how much important it is to eat clean. And many of you can say, okay, what does it mean, clean? It means avoiding fried, processed food, sometimes everything we really do like chips, pizza, cheese that I love. And doesn't mean you cannot eat it anymore at all. It just means that you want to have a base of vegetables and then add the little things. Anyway, we can talk about this in the comments if you like. The message here is really like celebrate yourself, slow down, and really take care of yourself and not always of others. This I can tell you with all my heart. So now, because this is about the meaning of number 333, this is the first message that we have received. Let's see. Another message from the spirit and number 333. So the number 333 is telling you that you will receive a good advice from a wise person. This can be yes, typical archetype of old person, very wise, but it can also be referring to, let's say you go to the bank and you need information on your financial situation. You go there and they can really give you very wise and helpful information. Or it will happen just by accident, in fact the accidents exist, and somebody will give you good advice, and this person is wise and knowledgeable about this topic. So basically the idea is be open to good advice. News is on its way. Oh, what kind of news? This is all about 333. Let's see here. Thank you, Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, to tell us which kind of good news is on the way for the magical souls of the smudging sage tarot. Okay, all right. One card, please. What is the good news? The news that is on the way. Thank you for telling us what is the news. Energy flows where my intention goes. Wow, okay. This is really a big invitation to really focus on what we want. I know those are very well-known messages, information, concepts. Yeah, concept is the word. And you will be surprised how many times we forget about it. And probably now that you hear it, energy flows where my intention goes, you are like, oh yes, it's true. I'm focusing too much on this thing that didn't happen yet, on the thing that went wrong. But look, I still live in a beautiful place. I have my family around. I mean, of course, situation and contexts can be of a huge variety. And still, even in the most difficult situations, there is always something to be grateful for. So the invitation, the message, the idea, what your guardian angels are stressing you to focus on is the good things, the things that you want to happen in your life. That's it. The things that you want to happen in your life. And even if you are venting with a friend, because honestly, sometimes life can be heavy. And we just feel like in the hamster wheel, where we feel like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I am always at the same place. No, if you are active, if you are propositive, and you really are working and acting on what you want, even though there are days that it looks like you are always in the same spot, there are still things that you are doing. There are still seeds that are falling, landing in the land, and you will see soon, good, you will see results. Let me see why I have been drawn to take this deck again. Yes, you feel like there are, okay, you always feel like there are always obstacles to be overcome, okay, which is very much possible, and you are very much burdened by things to do. So now you are in that mentality, out of experience of things that have happened, that there are always things, obstacles to be overcome, and that the situation never changes. Again, another card fell, advice from a friend. But results are on the way. Results. You are going to receive, you are going to have good results. Can be in terms of money, can be in terms of you have been eating well, exercising, following advices from friends. The number 333 is telling you, look, you are getting what you want. Just focus on this and not on this. And don't be stubborn. Okay? All right. So now, thank you, tea leaves. Let's see what else you need to hear now. And when you see number 333, remember, eat good. Okay, I probably didn't finish to tell. Okay, this one can also be about you have been eating well, doing physical exercise, and you will see the results in your next blood test. Okay, everything you have been working on to improve your current situation will bear fruits. Okay, and every time you see number 333, this is a reminder for you to focus on positive things and basically on what you really want, which I am very hopeful that you want good things for yourself and for other people. So thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, angels and spirit guides, for giving us just information, the message that universe wants to give us when we see number 333. Oh, 3. Wow, how beautiful. Wow, guys, read this. White rose, Bengale the Imene. New starts and wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Okay, Aristotle is in Italian. Okay, guys, I tell you, this is, I think, one of the most beautiful cards in the deck, in this deck. Number 1, the rose is the symbol of love. Okay? So once again, there is a message about self-love. Because underneath this slow down, celebrate yourself, there is the very clear message of love yourself and taking care of yourself. Love, self-love. Okay. And now, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. What does it mean? I tell you. In order to love yourself, which also means that you are also loved by other people, because there is nothing more magnetic than a person that loves himself, herself, in a healthy way, right? I'm not talking about narcissists. Narcissists don't love themselves. That's why they are such a plea for themselves and for everybody else involved. But they also serve a purpose in this life. Going back to this card, if you love yourself, you are a magnet, because whoever enters into your energy, because you love yourself, is an energy of self-love. They cannot do anything else but love you too. Okay. How do you know yourself? Well, meditate on what you have done. Think about what makes you feel good. There is also a part of transformation involved here. So, the message, the number 333 is giving us that is like a butterfly, you are changing. And even though you don't know, this will bring into your life a lot of love. This transformation, it's very sudden. It's like you can almost not feel it. But you are changing. And the very, very core message I feel from this card is that, yes, it's true. We are now in a society where people that are very, very strong-minded, that know many things, that have all those ideas. Sometimes we call them, the word that I'm looking for is canny or gitti. I don't remember. Anyway, they are like foxes. They have all those ideas. They look like they already know the narrative. They are running the narrative. They know everything. Witty, I think it's the word. So, what this card is saying is, what do you know about yourself? That you are very honest and pure soul, and you think that this is not enough. This is a huge blessing. This is an energy that other people dream about, that you even create envy in other people, because when you are so pure, so nice, number one, it doesn't mean that you have to be taken advantage of, because you still have your experience, you still have your intelligence. But it also means that you have so much of this that you don't even realize how much important it is, and how people can fall in love just by your good heart. And this is beautiful. This is a beautiful message. Let's see. I knew that. Okay, this deck was here. I move it. I was feeling the energy of the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Pentacles. I move it, and this card sticks. You see, it's keeping falling. The message is important. Another very important message that the number 333 is bringing you is that there is a new venture, a new beginning. By doing everything you have been doing, you have sowed the seed of the Ace of Pentacles, which will bring you, is currently already growing. And there is a new venture, business, a business venture. For some of you, this is already producing flowers. Flowers are the step before the fruit. If you see the little plants of strawberries, you will see that there are many flowers, and from the center of the flower, there is something very pointed. That is the strawberry. So it is very, very good, very, very good message. Okay, now let's ask for an advice before to close this reading. What is the advice from angel number 333 about this new venture, new business that is about to bear fruit? What is the advice that will help us in the process? Okay, those cards felt on the table. Two of Swords. There is something at the moment that you are struggling taking a decision, but you are kind of bending for the yes. You will have kind of an illumination about this decision. It will come out like very crystal clear. And will be celebrating, celebrating about it. So the decision you are going to take, which will have to be taken with the judgment, with the discernment, okay? Do think about it. Do it without not being judgmental, but with the judgment, with the discernment. Put a lot of plenty of good intention into it. Be focus, laser focus on this, and it will bear fruit that will give you plenty of joy. So this is my message for you, my beautiful souls. If you enjoyed the reading, please like, share, subscribe. And if you think this message is not for you, but for somebody else, you can share with them. Or if you think this is the perfect message for you, share it anyway, or send it to yourself. So when you need clarity about this, if you find that this brings you any value to your venture, send it to yourself. I wish you all the best. So now I want just to close here this reading. Thank you, Archangel Michael, and all loving beings who have joined us in this reading. I now lovingly close this space. No energy may remain that does not serve the highest good. May all messages received settle with clarity and peace in the hearts of those who receive them. This portal is now sealed, and so it is. Until next time, ciao!